Hey, Adam, you kind of mentioned it when you started and did the introduction, but when do most companies realize, hey, I need to bring in someone like yourself? Like what changes, what triggers that? Like what is usually happening in their business that I'm sure it's not just making bad decisions. There's got to be
Yeah,
something, that light bulb moment, right?
yeah, it is, a little bit across the spectrum of various reasons, but I think it does boil down into five main categories, right? And really, usually it's the business owner, right, or an executive, somebody on that leadership team that has the idea that says, okay, this can't keep going, right? They've hit this wall, they've hit this ceiling, and they know that they can't sustain themselves at this level forever, right? Or it's just not fun, right? So we have this concept called the EOS life, which is really five things. And when you asked that question, it really made me think about that. It's that it's basically any business that wants one of five things or more of one of five things, right? So this EOS life we talk about is doing what you love, right? There's businesses that just feel like they're not doing the right things, or executives that are like, I'm putting out fires all the time. I'm not focused on strategy and big
Yeah.
picture, right? So you want to be doing the things in the business that you're wired to do and that you're passionate about. The second thing you're going to want to be doing more of is surrounding yourselves with the people that you love, right? You want to do what you love with the people you love. You want to have a great culture, right? You don't want to hire a bunch of people who you do not want to surround yourselves with at the end of the day. Like you want that culture where people think and act and react the same way. Not to be homogenous, but to have culture. Like we're on the same page. We share our core values, right?
Yep.
So they want that. The third thing, and you also want people who are really good at their jobs, by the way, right? Like that's something. Like I have great people here, but they're just not necessarily productive. So that's also part of people I love. The third thing is that we want to be making a huge impact. Sometimes we feel like the work we're doing is just like there, right? And we're not adding the impact that we as entrepreneurs want to add to the world. So that could be a reason why somebody would want to, change things up and get that to the next level. The fourth reason, I think we all like this one, is to be compensated appropriately. At the end of the day, there's a business that's just not profitable enough or not generating enough
Mm.
revenue,
Yeah.
right? Needs to figure out a way to get their costs under control. This framework now gives you that, again, the context, the short term, the long term thinking to address those things. And then the last one is my favorite one, really, and that's time to pursue other passions. Sometimes a business just needs us because everyone is just working too hard. They're just being pulled in too many different directions. They love what they do. They love the people they surround themselves with. They're making a ton of money. They're making a huge impact, but they're not able to go to their kids' little league games. They're not able to be there to go to the doctor's appointments, with their parents that they need to go and be supported. All sorts of reasons why we work. Like I said, we work to live. We don't live to work.
Yep.
To me, that's my most fun. When I know that like everything else in that business is like humming along, like they've got great people, they've got processes, they're doing all this thing. They just want to like live a better life. Like that's my most favorite one to hit on personally.
Nice.
That's awesome.